Hey, hi everyone. This is SARFRAZ Khan, and again we have this daily trainings of network marketing pro tips, how to get pro and how to get a successful entrepreneur. With network marketing is all about confidence, and I think confidence with network marketing is a very important part of an investment for your growth. In the sense is, let me share you an exact process which I've been using for a few years, and it's like you need to learn by doing your techniques. Now, this is an industry. Now, this is a game what we are into right now, and this industry is basically very importantly growing with leaders and with anyone who's basically a confident person has to come into the confident game of this institution of network marketing. This means that you want to have confidence in your company. Okay, it's very important because you cannot have if you don't have confidence in your company, in your products, in the industry where you are, and most importantly about yourself. Okay, so let's look at how you can get confidence. Now, confidence comes from competence. Like there has to be competition, and competition has to be healthier. This means that the more we get competent in our life, you are basically going to have a better amount of confidence building up. And by doing this, you're going to be more successful. You're going to be more an entrepreneur. You're going to be more of a person who's going to put their confidence to the highest level. So what lacks right now in our network marketing is we show lack of confidence in our company. We show a lack of confidence in the product because we have not used the product and the company's details are not being understood correctly. The industry is being misunderstood. So there are a lot of things which basically become a barrier for your confidence. And if you have these kind of defects in your confidence, it's definitely going to damage your growth. And that is something which is an essential part of an ingredient for being a part of a successful network marketer. Now, I, as a person, I definitely see a company where I'm working right now, where I have the company's confidence because I know I'm working on the fastest growing company in the world. Secondly, I have confidence with the product because in 30 minutes, I show them results. The industry is at the right moment of placement because we are in the e-commerce and wellness industry, which is one of the fastest growing industries in the market today. And most importantly is I have confidence in what I'm doing right now and I'm heading in the right direction of my life. Now, there are certain principles which I want you to understand, and I really want to make I really want you guys to make notes on this because this is something which is very important because this will help you to be successful and to be progressively growing in your markets. Now, number one thing is focus and build upon the strength areas. Now, what happens in our network marketing business is confident distributors know their strengths, right? And they know to work and develop them. Now, this comes by being self-aware, by not, you don't have to be arrogant. A lot of people, they don't want to be self-aware. When someone is, as a mentor, we try to figure out someone with a self-awareness. Some people would just kind of not accept it. They would like to be a little arrogant and they would just have an ego, which becomes a problem. So to be a person, to be successful, you have to put all these arrogant and all this, disbelief factors and just have to drop these kind of attitude and identify an area that naturally excels, and then you can basically help yourself, right? So the coach of mentorship comes in place, and that's how you develop and even further you become successful. So this is something which has been very important, and this will help you to improve in that area by doing a self-awareness and understand what are your strengths on it. And moreover, what you need to do is to help them to build your self-confidence. And in this area, whatever places you find challenges, you have to start making yourself more and more powerful and more stronger. And by just making yourself stronger on those areas, you will not feel less of confidence when you approach on those areas. Like for instance, if you are weak on calling people, making cold calls, so you have to start working more and more on your calls because that is something which is your weak part of your idea, and the confidence over there is very low. So that strength and weakness is always there. So now if you want to enhance the strength, and if you know that this area is weak, then you have to go and work on those areas. So there is one area strengthen where you can make it more stronger, and one area which is totally decline of yours, you can always work that and get it better again and again. So that will all come with confidence when you improvise, when you innovate, when you start challenging yourself, when you find difference. So find challenging systems and you will find yourself confidence. Number one. Number two is replace negative energy with positive influence. Now, this is very important, guys. What happens when you build up your confidence with MLM? You basically need to surround yourself with the right mentors, with the right people, because what happens in the network marketing industry when you basically surround yourself with the successful goal-oriented mindset of people, what happens? You also become like them. So if you have any person who's putting and draining you out, who is basically a negative person, who talks negative, who's roaming around with negative people, whenever you talk to them, they give you a negative feedback. They're very negative about what they're doing in life and how their situation is right now. It is definitely going to be toxin for you. So, you take a rotten apple and you put it with a nice, a cleaner quality, good apple, and within a few hours you will see that the apple is going to put up the rotten, it spreads. So you need to stay away with this kind of mindset of people, because it's going to affect your positive mindset. So always, if you want to grow in this industry, keep yourself with the positive goal oriented people. It is very important in our part of the industry, and that is where people lack confidence, because they're not positive about their life. So if you're not positive about your life, then what are you going to do about your business? So people who want to be motivating, who wants to achieve, they have to be in a positive mindset of people. They need to start pairing with their mentors. They have to develop the skills and build their confidence. If someone is successful, if someone has reached to a rank, if someone has been successfully growing in confidence, if someone is really helping people to get into confidence, and someone who's really grown a team of confidence, that is because he's been working day in and out. That's what I'm trying to do with my leadership in Team Eagles. I'm trying to create the positivity, the positive energy. And when the positive energy will spread, that business will automatically be into multi-figures, and seven-figure earners will be coming in for that. It all comes with the positive influence, guys. So let's replace the negative energy with positive influence. Number 3 is learn from the success of others, right? Now, this is a very important tool of understanding, guys. A mentor is great, right, for this, because your mentors are someone like, for me, it's my international mentors, even my local mentor. All my mentors, we are like a family and friend, right? From my country to international standards, we all respect. I definitely respect my mentors, and whenever they call me, I always honor their call. I take their words of kind of whatever suggestions I get from them. I definitely take their suggestions and I try to implement them if that's really going to make a lot of sense for me, right? So a mentor is great for this. So in our MLM industry, what happens is when you work, you need to build a culture in which distributors regularly share. We are in a kind of a tribal. We are a tribe. We are a tribe of quality people. Like every time we work with people in Northeast, they work in a tribal. They come from different tribes. Every tribe has its own way of putting themselves together. Every tribe wants his tribe to be successful. Every tribe wants to be energetic. They want to be powerful. They want to be strong people. So when a member of your team wants to achieve success, right, and he achieves that, so what do you have to do as a tribe member, as the head of the tribe, as a recognition? You need to basically applaud that person. You have to make that person present his success, his story, what made him to go to that level, what was his ideology, what made him to make that happen, what was that he wanted to do. Let him talk in the next team meeting. Let him be the part of source of inspiration to the newcomers, because he is a new guy. He is a person who's a part of their tribe, and he's the person who's from their local market. He's the one who has shown them how you can do it. So if that same person becomes an example to hundreds and thousands and lakhs of people, what will happen is it will create an awesome energy, guys. So this is an area of expertise to increase your own confidence, guys. The level will always raise higher. Your bar raises higher. At the same time, they will help your team members to achieve their great success with other members' enlightenment. So that that kind of influence, that kind of attachment will happen, that this tribe has to grow. This person has made it. I have to make it. I have to make it. He has seen such a down of his life, and today he's become successful. He's been a story in the market, and he's really seeing himself a family. He's become a good bread earner for his family. He's changing his life. So these are important part of our life. So the tribe association is very important, guys. So let's put our tribe at the best of its colors. Let's put our tribe in the best of its flying. That energy is important. So let's represent and let's recognize. Like yesterday, I put up a recognition for one of my best performing leaders, and they felt so good by saying thank you. For 2 consecutive years, they have been the best performers because they are dedicated hard work. They are mothers. They have been dedicating their time, their energy, their efforts, and they have proved it. So the people who work in the industry, they will be successful. And the people who do not work will not be successful. It's simple. It's nothing. We have to innovate anything, guys. So if you're going to be working, you're going to put yourself onto that drill of understanding and going for that goal setting orientation, you're going to find yourself business. So My part of thing is always, we need to learn from the success of others. And when you see people doing that, and if you see that people are from your state and they're being successful, that is a time you also can be successful. But there is no different parameters of working. There's the same parameter of working as by just duplicating the business, guys. Now, the fourth thing is master the fundamentals of this business. Is very important. People, the most important thing is the confident, most confident what we have is, about doing something, well, right? So it's very important. If you know something about the company, you're confident about the product, so you be the product presenter, you show your confidence in putting up the products to the people. Like for MLM as a professional, that means getting completely comfortable with the MLM process. So now what happens, a lot of people, they come in the industry, they don't master the fundamentals of network marketing, that every business has its way of presenting it, how to follow the footprints of how the business has been done. You always know how your leaders who are today top earners in this industry, we don't take them seriously. And when we don't take them seriously, we don't show confidence in our process of our network marketing, because we innovate our own ideas. So if you want to be a professional, you have to learn it from the professionals. So when these professionals get you to the understanding of how this business can get you comfortable with the process, that is the time you show confidence. So this is how you can know your each stage of the process. And this is like, back of your head now, you know exactly what you need to do, because now you are a learned person. You have educated about the whole process of the professionalism of network marketing, which otherwise you were lacking. You didn't know that every person who says a no in our industry is not about we've lost him. It's all about rejection. The more we get rejected, the more we get successful. Like, I'll give you a very good story. Every day, there's a guy who rings a bell at my home. He's a fruit seller guy. Okay. He brings in fruits every day. And whenever he rings the bell, my wife is always in the kitchen. And when she goes and opens the door, she always finds him and she says, "Excuse me, I told you how many times, don't ring the bell at this time. I'm busy. Please do not. I don't want to buy any fruits." But that guy doesn't listen. Since 1 year, he comes every day at the same time, he rings the bell. And he knows when he gets me, I will buy the fruits. Okay. So the thing is, this person shows a right culture. Like, he knows the rejection is going to come in no matter what happens. I have to sell my fruits. I have to make this happen. And I really see this drill every day. And I always look at myself and I see that even when I make calls, I get so much of rejection. And I feel so good, yeah, when this guy is doing it. And I buy fruits from him only because I like his attitude. He never wants to give up on my wife, that she will someday, will buy it from him. But when he finds me, he's lucky because I buy the food for him. So this is what it is, guys. When we know the process, that this is going to go through, this is going to happen. The habit is something which you need to get into placement and make your calls, no matter what rejections we have. Keep on trying. Remember that if you want to go to the next level, you have to keep prospecting. You have to be the person. You have to create that, light of encouragement for yourself. So that master of fundamentals are very important. So master them, and it will help you to understand the process. So you will not feel fear about rejection. You won't feel a lack of confidence on product or with the company and XYZ. So keep an open mind. The fifth and the most important part is they have a growth mindset. We all know that we all have to have this growth mindset of, consistently looking to improve ourselves, creating a long-term goal. What happens, a lot of people don't understand is, it's not a quick delivery. I can't go to the gym and do in 10 push-ups and 10 dumbbells, I'll get a body. No, it's a process, it's a long-term goal. Okay. You have to work as a professional. You have to take that education of the business. You have to understand the company. You have to be an open mind person. You should not never settle for something less than the best. You should always be the best version of yourself. So that is very important. We need to step outside of our daily, everyday routine, how we have been living our life. Because if you don't see that different encouragement of light into you, you don't get encouraged. And as a distributor, when you're venturing out in the market, you need to be a person who has learned the business, who's come up with fresh ideas, and he's daily taking the hustle of becoming a successful network marketing person, because he's kept an open mind. His glass is empty. He's putting in correct information. He's being a learned person. And I'm seeing that happening, which people are doing this with me, who listen to me today. I have been seeing people are being successful. And it's not because of me. Even I listen for my mentors. Even when I'm wrong, I take my mentorship from my senior leadership. So every person can be wrong. Me, anybody, any top leader who's a global ambassador can be wrong. But we have to keep an open mind. Don't have ego. Don't feel that this person is smaller, this person is bigger. Please, everybody is a partner. This is a business. This is a place where people are coming for association. They're your business partners. Take them as your family. Take them as your colleagues. Take them as your oneness. Don't show up and down, down line, up line. No, it's one family. Everyone is at the same level. There's no higher and there's no lower. Okay, guys. So if that is the mindset you have to do, is keep your egos away. Ego is something which this business doesn't like, and you will not see great growth on it. So keep an open mind will be very important. And then it's you become something like a subject, in the sense is, I want to show you the important part of this business is, if you want to become a matter of quality expert in this business, you need to follow certain principles. The sixth and the most important thing is to confidently communicate the benefits of solution to your prospect and customers. What happens is, a lot of time we do not showcase the benefits to the people. We only talk about the company, the product. Okay, there are a lot of people who have a lot of problems within themselves. They always have something about themselves which they want to speak out. Now, what happens when you're making a communication, you also need to be a consultant where you're basically being a solution to your prospects and your customers. As a distributor, you need to show as an expert. You have to be a person who's come here for a problem solving product of your services, right? So you need to basically understand how this has to be done. So I would highly recommend, we have a very good training program at NST Global, which is steamteam.ca.com, and I can share you the link also. And it's a very good educational system where we are giving a good it's completely an exposure to your education about how you want to learn this business, how you have to do this business, how you could be successful in this business, how this could be one of your best ventures. So this is something which I would highly recommend, is to become an expert with the matter of whatever the product, the company, the products and everything. So we as a company have created a very good system for our new beginners of network marketing. So like every network marketing, every company has its own way of highlighting it. So if you really want to learn how to be a part of a good network marketer, then you need to register yourself for this program. It's www.steamteam.ca. Number 7 is learn from success and failures. Now, this is very important, guys. We will all have experience of success and failure. They are both necessary, and they're important part of our life. You can't just have success, right? You can't just see growth, right? Nobody can see that. We have to react. We have to learn from our success and failure. That makes the biggest difference. When our distributors fail at something, coach them, use them to take the advantage. Why did they fail there? They should learn from it, brush themselves off, and go back out there stronger than before. Simple as that. Now, before the experience is something which is always going to win you better situations, because that experience in the past, now you have become much more armed and much more better, and now you can be a better presenter. Though they should do something that can basically make them stronger, because that failure will make them stronger. It doesn't make you weaker. This is the most important part of your business. So you need to examine what went well. After that you need to replicate it. Simple as that what you did in the past was a mistake. Then after that you improvise. You basically examine that this was successful. Then you start replicating the same thing in the future. What will happen? You will win. You can provide confidence. You can boost your level as a distributor. You can learn and always be thinking about the next way of putting up the right opportunity to more people in a better way, and there's going to be a horizon of success. So guys, this is tips of real success, guys. If you want to show confidence, because confidence plays a very important vital role in network marketing, and this is where we are lacking today. This is where we are basically not doing 100% confidence with our business, because we lack in our product, services, company. So the thing is, this is important. So my final take about the whole presentation, what I created today on the Zoom of a quick call, was we will experience this part of it. Whenever the distributors have confidence, they can build confidence in their prospects, in their customers, in their distributors. So if you have any doubts, please remove that. If you have any fears, please remove that. And you just offer the confidence of success, and that will duplicate. So make sure your distributors feel self-assured. They are prepared every time they are prospecting. They are equipped well, and they are not having, you should always give them the standard of the basic process and access them and give them a nice nurture of information, which will help them duplicate the same. So guys, this was it. And I think I've just wanted to do this quick call to make this happen in a good way. And I think I've given you a little good part of the information about how this confidence can really build you in a better and a stronger way. So this is it. Thanks a lot for coming in today, and I appreciate it. And God bless, and let's meet in soon. And definitely We are the best, and network marketing is one of the best industry. Let's not delay by just ignoring the process, because if we ignore the basics of the network marketing, we will not be successful in this business. God bless. See you. Bye bye.